New on Sunrise, schools in crisis. Schools across southern New England aging pretty rapidly. The issue has become a $1.4 billion problem in Providence, but that's not the only city affected. NBC 10's Tamara Sakarzik toured some schools on the South Coast. She joins us live outside Tansy Elementary in Fall River. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Mario. The school behind me is nearly 70 years old, but it's actually in pretty good shape. That's because a state agency recently gave the district some money to make necessary repairs, but we discovered there may not be enough money to go around.
Why is all of this energy just going right out the windows?
From drafty windows and outdated heating systems to asbestos tiles and leaky roofs.
With those roof leaks, you developed bad ceilings or electrical issues.
It's no secret that schools in southern New England are aging rapidly, and the older the school, the higher the chance it needs critical and costly repairs. NBC 10 dug deeper to find out whether these repairs are being made and who's fronting the bill. Our first stop at James Tansy Elementary School in Fall River.
I can take you down the boiler room.
The school was built back in the 1950s. According to documents obtained by NBC 10, that school has had numerous issues, from windows that wouldn't open to boilers that were so old it resulted in school closures and delayed starts.
What normally happens is we do the day-to-day repairs.
But the school recently got a makeover, complete with new windows, doors, and a boiler. Upgrades that Chief Operating Officer Ken Pacheco told me would not have been possible without help from the state.
If we had to borrow $3 million for this project, we have a $10 million project at Watson. We have a $6 million project at Resiliency Prep. We have a $4 million project at Stone Westall. So all of those projects, and then $263 million at Durfee. We would have to close everything else down in the city just to run the school departments.
So where did that money come from? Massachusetts and Rhode Island both have school building authorities, or SBAs. The agencies use an application process to determine which schools get funding for repairs, but their grant programs are competitive, which means some schools get left out. The James Tansy Elementary School was accepted into the MSBA's Accelerated Repair Program in 2017, allowing them to make smaller repairs like roofs, windows, and boilers.
Those are three major areas where if there's a breakdown, you've just shut down your building.
Norton Superintendent Joseph Beta told NBC 10 these repairs typically cost millions of dollars, but without them, schools could continue to fall apart, eventually costing hundreds of millions for entirely new buildings.
Older buildings require attention. It's just like a home.
The SBA may sound like the perfect solution, but the MSBA told me there's just not enough money to go around. NBC 10 learned 144 schools applied for MSBA funding in 2019, yet only 55 schools were accepted.
Not many communities would be able to foot this bill.
The MSBA says unless the federal government steps in to help, they'll never have enough money to repair every school. Getting every public school in the country up to good condition would cost an estimated $197 billion. There's a bill in Congress that would invest $100 billion in school infrastructure funding. That bill hasn't been touched since last February. We're live in Fall River this morning. Tamara Sakarzik, NBC 10 News.